So this is a quick way of showing you guys how to export for assignment 1 and also for exercise E01. So basically with exercise E01, we're dealing with both the JPEGs and the RAW files. Now to export this out correctly for the purposes of turning it into me, there are two ways to do this. The first way is to basically grab all of these images, all the images here, select Command A so that they're all selected. For your instance, guys, this will be basically 10 images, 5 different images, both a JPEG and a RAW version of it. Now, with them all selected, we're going to quickly do a Command S to save these, which means we're going to save the metadata from Lightroom to the files that need to have it. So for example, realistically, we want to be doing this for the raw files. Now remember on the setups, we talked about doing that one setup in catalog settings where under the metadata you had this clicked here, automatically write changes in XMP, and that means the data would be already applied to the images as you're processing the images. But if you're unsure if you just did that setting, you can go ahead and do what I've just shown you guys here. Now, we're going to go ahead and select Command A to select all of these. Then we're going to go ahead, and once again, should be 10 images total, 2 of each of 5 different images, JPEG and RAW. We're going to go ahead and choose File, Export. We're going to go ahead and turn off this feature here. It says, and we're going to say choose folder later. Then down here where it says file types, we're going to go ahead here and choose original, which means that it's going to give us just the original files as they are from the camera, and in the case of the raw files, with the XMP files. Then you're going to go ahead and choose under post-processing. This is something I like to do because sometimes we don't know where we're saving things, but we'll go ahead and say show in Finder, which means it'll open up a Finder window showing you where that is. You'll go ahead and click Export. Once you do this, you navigate to where you want it to be. For my instance, to make it a little bit quicker, I'm going to go ahead and put it on my desktop of my computer, so that way I know where it is when I need to turn it in on the assignment. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new folder. I'm going to go ahead and name the folder E01 and then my last name. So in this case, I will be Jagger Mick. And then I will go ahead and click Create a folder. And now with it inside of here, obviously my name is not Mick Jagger, guys, if you didn't get that. I will go ahead and click Open, and it will go ahead and it will chew through and export it. And then when it opens up the folder, you guys can see that it gives me the JPEG, it gives me the RAW file, and it gives me the .xmp file. And this is everything that I need to see when this gets turned in for the assignment. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and go up to this parent folder here. Once again, as I've shown you guys previously, I will just go ahead and do a right click, and I will go ahead and choose to compress this, and it will go ahead and compress this file into a zip file, and now it is ready to be turned in. I will go ahead and take the zip file, I will go ahead and submit it to Canvas as the other videos have shown you, and then once that's done and submitted, you can come back in here, and to save space on your hard drive, you don't need the zip file anymore. You can go ahead and delete it, or you could keep it till the semester's over, which is 7 weeks away because it's an 8-week semester, and you can go ahead and delete it when the semester's over. I like to get rid of it sooner because I just don't want to have a lot of wasted hard drive space on my computer. Also, with your exercises that you've turned in, keep those to the end of the semester, and then once again you can delete those. Now, I'm going to show you one more little trick. So I've got this E01 Mick Jagger. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for a minute. I'm going to go ahead in here and I'm going to remove the raw files with the sidecars. And now I've just got the JPEGs in here. And then I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to go ahead and select only the raw files again. So this would be just choosing the 5 raw files. And I can also choose to export them this way, which is choosing File, Export, and in here choosing to do DNG, and it will basically do all of this type of stuff. It'll already have its own settings, and it will go ahead and show in Finder after done. Or, even quicker, I could go File, Export with Preset, Export to DNG. It would pop up, say, do you want to put it in that same folder as last time? I say yes, and I export it out. Now, why did I just show you guys how to do DNGs? Because that's actually how you're going to turn in the images for assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3, and assignment 4, and ready for this? Assignment 5, when we deal with these assignments. I will have another recap video each time you have those assignments reminding you how to do this, but I'm just pointing it out right now. Now this gives us a little bit more control because I'm not having to worry about where are those XMP files. I've got the DNGs, and the DNGs at the time they're processed actually reflect the way that the images have been processed inside of Lightroom. So this is a quick way to do that. So there you have it. Hopefully this makes sense, and good luck.